the great thing about improvisation, I think it's wonderful, that tightrope when you're talking about, I couldn't find my way back. I think that every kid should learn some form of improvisation just
Mm.
to understand what it feels like to let go of the rope and then have to hang back onto it, whether it's in theater. My thing was improv comedy. Like I couldn't wait to join the improv comedy group because I love the idea of not knowing like what the funny thing was going to be next. And then when you find it, you feel like you're flying. And same thing goes for kids in making music or picking up a paintbrush without a stencil, um, that's when you build your muscle for creative thought and independent thought. And do you find that your composition process today is any more formulated or rigid, or do you still find that it still stems from that style of play and letting go of the rope?
Yeah, it definitely starts there still, no matter what it is. Like my process, whether it's on The Wild Robot or Bridgerton or working with, you know, somebody outside of the film space, I will start with the emotion and, the story elicits some sort of visceral emotion from me. And I try to find what that is, whether it's, with Wild Robot, it was the idea of becoming a parent. Like I just become a parent.
Yeah.
So that was very easy and top of surface. For Bridgerton season one, it was this couple that was trying to figure out how to work through their personal triggers and traumas to create a sustainable relationship. And I had just
Mm.
gotten married and had many conversations about that with my wife. And so, finding those things that I have some sort of personal connection with, but because then I can mine some even deeper emotions from that. And then I go to the piano and I improvise to basically try to re-trigger the emotions that were
Mm.
catalyzed by that idea.
Mm.
It's like I watch a scene and I feel something
Mm.
involuntarily, so I go to the piano and try to find something that re-triggers that feeling. And then once
Wow.
I do, I shape it, and that's where it's slightly changed. Where now the way I shape it might be a little bit different because I've just learned more. But I think that core part of the process is still the same as when it was what it was.
That's your letting go of the rope. You're basically trying to recall emotions, and you're kind of leapfrogging from one recall to another, and you're playing until you find it. I think that's so beautiful. It's mining for the good stuff.
Yeah. Well, are you still? Do you still have a lot of the same processes you had when you were younger that still exist to this day?